Well, hello folks, my name's Ian and welcome to my shed. I know what you're all going to say. I thought you was on holiday, vacation. Well, I was, but circumstances conspired against me. Or should I say, in the last couple of videos, you'll have noticed that I ignored all the scrap that was sent to me, that was displayed to me, all those skips, all those dumpsters, all that had wire in them and aluminium and other stuff. I said, no. Well, actually, my wife said, no. And my daughter said, Dad, honestly, you're on holiday. So I think the scrap gods conspired against me. So what happened? Well, the place we stayed at, you couldn't fault it. You've seen the photos, a bit bohemian. I found the backstory behind that was this couple had bought this nice house. And it had this big building at the back, the one that you've seen, all multicoloured. And they thought, what can we do about this? Of course, cogs turning, we'll make a money-making thing out of it. We'll turn it into an Airbnb. And indeed, you couldn't fault the outfitting of the Airbnb. Now, the lady, Cheryl, who come from, I can't say this, Saskatchewan in northern Canada. At which point he said, I know somebody who goes camping in Saskatchewan, and that's Bagot, Vince and Ostaposowicz, Bagot Corner. To which he said, I've never heard of that place, but never mind. So anyway, first day went fine, swimming. That sun was shining down. We was on the beach, all the seagulls annoying me, thinking, I phoned my boss, he had a problem, so my boss phoned me. He said, where are you? I said, I'm lying on the beach. He said, quick, get off before they try and push you back in the sea. Ouch, ouch. Oh, back to the story. So anyway, first day swimming, fine. No, I weren't swimming. You saw how far the sea was out. No, first day went fine. Second day, unfortunately, throughout just into after we got up, which was fortunate because we managed to get breakfast, some person on the main road, cut through the power cable for the whole street. So the electricity went off. And we was getting updates off the Airbnb host. It had to be fixed in 2 hours, 4 hours. They're going to say it's going to be by 3 o'clock. They're going to say it's by 5 o'clock. It's 7 p.m, 9 p.m. It might be on by midnight. It's the first time for years I've ever had a cold shower. Not recommended. Definitely not recommended. But I can live with that, Second day, went out, that was fine. As you see from the pictures, we've had a great time. Although, I think at that point, my wife was getting a little bit, and when she was doing the whack ahead, I think she was thinking it was me. So, the next night, we got power back on, that was fine. Anyway, the next night, the thunder clouds moved in. Sorry, a skip. It was going to be bad weather. Well, it wasn't. It turned a little bit dull. We was threatened rain, but we didn't get any rain whatsoever. It was a nice walk around, went in all those antique shops. Right, but that evening, we went to bed, and it did. The heavens opened. Or so, you think. Now, you lot you know, you live in your house, you know the sounds. And it's always a little difficult when sleeping in a new place. There's always new sounds. And sometimes they can keep you awake. Well, I heard the rain. Okay, I can get past the rain. And then I heard this other sound. Sorry, I've got a message dropping down. And that sound, you've always got an ear open, haven't you, for running water. And I heard this sound of running water. Oh, that's not right. And it woke me up. It must be about 3 a.m. It woke me up. I thought, that's not right. But, you know, went back to sleep. And I could hear this running water. And, to cut a long story short, my wife couldn't sleep as well. So we got up early. We must have been up 5:30. 5:30 in the morning. You know, I think I was on Jimmy C's channel. And he's like, oh, hello, Ian. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't be up at this time. So not to drag this story out too long. So we got up. Wife had a breakfast. I got up, had my breakfast. I went and had a nice warm shower because we had the electric back on. And I come out and I'm stood there and I'm thinking, now it was a bit of a tiny bathroom and I ain't a small bloke. As I said, my boss said, hurry up, get back off the beach or they might try and shove you back in the sea. So I come out this like bit of out the bathroom and I'm drying myself. So big towel, big towel. And I'm doing the old, it looked like that Fortnite game, you know. Anyway, done that. I was in there and drop of water on me. I'm thinking, well, I thought I dried my head. You know, where's that bit of water come from? And then another. And I looked up and there was water coming through the ceiling, through the light fitting. And I thought, oh, that's not good. So I think I was right in what I thought, in that the people upstairs, they had young kids, and I heard them in the night. I heard them go, because they were running up and down like that. They were like big mice with clogs on. Anyway, I heard them, and I heard them go to the bathroom, and I think they left the tap on. I know they left the tap on. I've done it myself in here in my own house, and you know you can hear running water, and that's what it sounded like. And I was right. So I'm sat there, and water's coming through the ceiling, and we thought, oh God, well, coming through the electrics. So, cut a long story short, it caused problems, didn't it? You know, it did. All the electrics were getting wet through. This thunderstorm had moved in. We had a chat and we thought, let's go home. Now, can't fault the Airbnb. None of it was their fault. In fact, when we got home, we got a message of them saying, apologies for what's happened. Thank you for your understanding, and please come back on our costs at a time that you know we can suit each other. Obviously, I'm back at work in another week, so we're back home. Holiday cut short. Means I don't have to go around all those shops, do I? You know, it's not going to cost me anything. In fact, if I'm in here, I'll be making money. Right, Ian, papping on. I'm back home, so I might nip away again in the next few days. Man, just off the cuff and say, come on, missus, let's go away. Ian in his shed, deserving a drink because it's been crap. And if you nip over to Your Nose Bros channel, he filmed a little bit of the thunderstorm, and the sky was black, loads of thunder. I didn't see any lightning, but loads of thunder and lots of rain, lots of rain. Right, I'm popping on. That's because it's this 8.5% Oranjeboom in it. Ain't the first can. In this shed, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I think I should mention that on the night that we had the power cut till, well, I think it came on about just before midnight. I was sitting outside with a nice glass of Shiraz and reading my book via candlelight. And Peter, the Airbnb owner, came out, explained a few things and said, "Oh, I see you're drinking red wine." And then a few minutes later, he came back out with a bottle of Rioja. And in this instance, Reserva 2015. So I brought that home. And I've got a pizza because, to be honest, we've got nothing else in the fridge. we wasn't thinking of going shopping until the day after tomorrow. But thank you, Peter. Thank you, Cheryl. Bon appetit.